comments. I'm anxious to see how y'all feel about it. About CNBC saying that XRP is the hottest crypto trade of 2026. Y'all let me know how y'all feeling about it in the comments, cause I got mixed feelings. But I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna play the clip real quick, and then y'all let us know in the comments what y'all think about this whole clip. Here we go. All right. Let me know if you can hear it, D, in 1 second. Hold up.
With regard to Bitcoin, we
Hear it?
certainly. Yep. The hottest crypto trade of the year is not Bitcoin. It is not Ether. It is XRP, the coin formerly known as Ripple, soaring more than 20% this year, becoming the third largest.
So he don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He already started off wrong. D. He don't know what he's talking about. The coin for what the fuck did he just? Just say I don't even know what the fuck he just said. Hold on, let me go back, y'all. Let's run this back. So like this is what the fuck I be talking about. This is what I be talking about. Let's play this again.
Is not Bitcoin. It is not Ether. It is XRP, the coin formerly known as Ripple, soaring more than 20%.
The coin formerly known as Ripple. What?
Yeah, fam.
What?
Yeah, fam.
Oh man, and it's crazy because I have been to some of these studios and I have met some of these people. I've never seen him, but it's like they are supposed to be getting like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's supposed to be advising them before they talk about these topics. And who advised him on CNBC needs to be fired. Jesus Christ.
Well, somebody said they're reading the prompter, right?
They do read the prompter, but they also get a refresh before, like they get freshed up on these topics before they get on here so that they can talk in confidence, because you can read off a prompter, but they still want them to be confident. So they're supposed to be reading over this stuff before they come on and doing their research. But formerly known as Ripple, what the hell? Oh my god, this is man. Horrible, gang. But I'll let them continue. Okay.
This year, becoming the third largest cryptocurrency out there, and there's big money behind this trade. Mackenzie Sagalos joins us now with that XRP trade and what, Mac, is driving all of this interest in XRP.
Well, what's actually been interesting is that during the doldrums of Q4, you actually saw a lot of people piling into those XRP ETFs, which is the exact opposite of what happens with the spot Bitcoin and Ether ETFs, where people really move in tandem with the price of the coin. But it was the fact that it is a way to have a higher percentage jump. So people were buying the dip with XRP in Q4, thinking this is a less crowded trade than Bitcoin or Ether. And then that proved out to be true just in the first 6 trading days of January.
We've also talked a lot about the blockchains and the ecosystems that are being built around many of these systems. We know kind of what they are with regard to Bitcoin. We certainly these days know what it is around Ethereum and Ether. What exactly is the big use case or driver? What's the practicality for XRP?
Well, with XRP and Solana, those are the two very popular altcoins right now where you're seeing a lot more interest. And with Solana, a lot of these different forms of tokenization. So we talk about tokenized dollars all the time in the context of stable coins. But now we're seeing a lot of people move into tokenizing money market funds. And Solana has become a blockchain use case for that. And XRP made its name in terms of cross-border payments.
You know what? I just had a realization of what they're trying to do. They're trying to let the people with the old money know what XRP and Solana is with this clip because of those ETFs and shit. That's what they're trying to do.
That's why that was the first thing she pointed out was ETFs. She didn't point out buying it on the exchange. They didn't bring up Coinbase. They didn't bring up crypto.com. The first thing they said was crypto ETFs. So y'all got to understand marketing here. Now, the ETF inflows for XRP, like we were talking about it yesterday, you know, if Bitcoin was doing what XRP is doing right now in ETFs, we wouldn't be hearing the end of it. Period. We wouldn't be hearing the end of it. So they are pushing those ETFs because that's what they are getting ready to push on the masses is ETFs. That's why I said you are very, very lucky and blessed to be here, knowing to get the actual asset yourself and not buying through them and spending extra money. But I don't know. I think that I'm hoping that this is a situation where we're getting ready to get clarity and, you know, not just XRP, but a lot of these assets are getting ready to appreciate in price. And this is their karmic way of letting people know that this is what you need to be buying or something, because they got to tell you first. But they want you to buy it through the ETF. So they still wrong. They still fucked up. So, but I'm hoping that's what it is. What I don't like is when stuff goes mainstream and then it seems like, you know, they're telling you what to buy because they never tell you what to buy. And then it dumps. And then, you know, then people are pissed off and now they hate the asset. So that's why I said I have mixed feelings about it. I'm trying to stay on the positive side, but this was a little weird. This was a little weird.
Yeah.
And then the question that he asked, I want to go back to the question he asked and how she didn't answer it. That's why I was making that face. That's why I put my hand over my head. I want to go back to that part real quick because I want y'all to see how she did not answer his question.
Right.
We've also talked a lot about the blockchains and the ecosystems that are being built around many of these systems.
He starts off saying we talked about the blockchains and the ecosystems built around these systems. He's talking about the blockchain. Okay? That was the question.
We know kind of what they are with regard to Bitcoin. We certainly these days know what it is around Ethereum and Ether. What exactly is the big use case or driver? What's the practicality for XRP?
That was his question. What is the practicality for XRP? Listen to this broad. And I'm sorry to call her that, but in this situation, I got to call her that because she did not answer his question.
Well, with XRP and Solana, those are the two very popular altcoins right now where you're seeing a lot more interest. And with Solana, a lot of these different forms of tokenization. So we talk about tokenized dollars all the time in the context of stable coins.
She didn't talk about what XRP, she didn't want people to know what answer was y'all looking for? Y'all let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments what answer y'all would have been looking. D, so if someone at CNBC had asked you that question, basically he asked, what's the use case for XRP? What's your answer?
I'd have been like, cross-border payments, remittances, payments from here to there, all over. You know what I'm
saying? And they're going to help settle payments. And then you'll talk about Ripple's tech and Ripple's technology. That's how you answer that question. She talked about tokenization in Solana. So in a way, they told the Solana. Yeah. So in a way, they told the masses, but they didn't tell the masses.
Damn.
You see how they finesse that? You see what I'm saying?
You were saying that too, how like they just gonna keep pushing Solana on niggas. They're gonna keep pushing Solana on niggas. She went right into you saying that. You said it, fam. You said it.
We talking about XRP and this whole brought up Solana. He basically asked her, what is the use case for XRP? We've talked about the blockchains of Bitcoin and Ethereum. What is XRP's use case? It's basically what that man just asked her. This bitch got up here and said, well, you know, we've been talking about a lot of tokenization with Solana. But bitch, that's not the answer. What are you talking about? If she had answered that on a test, because we all went to school, if she had answered that question on a test like that, the teacher would have marked it wrong. You're getting an X. That's wrong. Now you're not getting 100.
That's definitely
that's
wrong.
Answer. All my teachers enter the chat and make sure and tell me if I'm wrong, teachers. If we got any teachers in the chat, please tell them that if that was a question you asked on the test and you was grading it, you would have put an X by that answer. You would have marked it wrong. She's wrong. That was not the correct answer. She did not answer that man's question. So yeah. She definitely pivoted. Where we at with them like 16K? Let's keep running them likes up. We should have been at like 25. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all double tapping the screen over there on TikTok. Appreciate those that have been double tapping this whole time. Thank y'all so much. Make sure y'all double tap on the screen though. Make sure y'all double tap on the screen. Person said, ask ChatGPT. You know what? You want me to ask the other?
Then I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Y'all really giving this stupid little drunky little bitch $400,000 a motherfucking season? Where's my matter of fact, where's my money? Bitch! Stop fucking playing! Zeus, y'all fucking playing, nigga! Y'all playing! I don't give a fuck. This bitch never on time. She always never show up to fucking set. She never on set. Tommy, get back on set, bitch. Where's my fucking money? Then I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Y'all really giving this stupid little drunky little bitch $400,000 a motherfucking season? Where's my matter of fact, where's my money? Bitch! Stop fucking playing! Zeus, y'all fucking playing, nigga! Y'all playing! I don't give a fuck! This bitch never on time! She always never show up to fucking set! She never on set! Tommy, get back on set, bitch! Where's my fucking money?
It is for chat play.
It's your girl Aya, and I am in the iconic Geek Glow setting. If you've never been here, well, go ahead and join my live, guys.
Police department.
Yes, ma'am. I'm calling to check on a death incident that took place December 12th, 2025.
Is he checking on who?
An incident that took place December 12th of 2025.
Okay, hold this moment.
Mm-hmm.
Montgomery Police Department.
Yes, ma'am. I'm checking on an incident that took place December 12th of 2025. I'm trying to see if there's any record of it.
Okay, do you have a case number?
No, ma'am. I just have a first and last name and the time frame.
Do you have an address?
No. It was just that it supposedly happened in Montgomery, Alabama.
What's the last name?
It's Ilnere. It's ILENRE.
Okay. Get it one more time.
It's ILENRE.
First name?
Riziki, R-I-Z as in zoo, I-K-I.
And you said that you have a date of birth or no?
Yes, it's 9/11. I can't remember the year, but it's September the 11th.
Okay. Give me one moment.
Okay.
Okay, a report was done, but we'll have to let the officer make some changes to the report as far as the date.
The dates, it should have been December the 12th that the incident occurred. And I called you guys Friday looking for confirmation, and he pretty much said nothing like that took place on December 12th in Montgomery, Alabama with that name.
Well, when I pulled that name up, I see something with the address of 9025 Centennial Circle.
Mm-hmm.
It's a black female, age of 26. But the thing is, I can't really identify if it's from December 12th because on this statement it says on Tuesday, January the 21st of 2025. It doesn't make sense.
January 21st of 2025?
Yes.
So was this a suicide? Because what the information we're getting is it's a suicide situation. It's a death. Is that what that report was made for, or no?
It says something about receiving threatening online messages.
Okay, so that would just sound like online threatening messages, but not a suicide or death. Because see, when I called them Friday about a suicide or death confirmation, he said we don't have no calls there in the last 60 days at all. He didn't even have an address. He said that name on file have not happened in the last 60 days there. And this happened within the last 60 days, supposedly. So you're saying the only call you got for that name at all is January 21st of 2025 for online messages on the internet.
Correct.
Okay, got it. That's what I thought. All righty. Well, I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Now, as many of you know, Rizzy did take her life back in December, and there were a couple of people that she called out in her final moments. And for somebody who was one of those people to be calling the police department, that is absolutely questionable behavior. Okay, besides the fact that it is definitely information they'll be using for their investigation, but you calling, recording yourself calling, and then continuing to call is absolutely problematic. Heartbreaker took the time to call Montgomery Police Department multiple times, because in this recording that was sent to me by one of you guys, she said, oh, I had called y'all on Friday too. So you are continuously calling them. So you are letting them know you are persistent in being a problem. It is never okay to be harassing people in the first place, but to continue after they have went on to glory is very problematic. It, of course, has been reported as a problem. I am sure they are already aware of it and taking note the fact that you are calling them, but you are calling them, making it known that you are calling them, and then put it out for the public so everybody can notice you. So you have no shame in your game to be consistently harassing somebody who is no longer breathing, that you would call Montgomery Police Department multiple times. Oh, I was calling you the status on the report. I just wanted to see if y'all had anything done. What? They passing that on to the detectives. I really want you to stop, pause, and understand how an investigation works, because you adding to the investigation in the midst of, definitely documented. It's definitely documented. I'm not understanding why. What purpose would there be for you to be calling them? Besides, you should just tell them to come pick you up. That's really what you should have did. You should have just said, I'm available for y'all to come pick me up with whatever y'all going to charge me with, because I'm guilty. This is given I'm guilty. There's absolutely no reason to call them. And I did see some people that had concerns about the fact that, she was getting information from them over the phone. A police report is public information. Now, if she would have called and let it be a private situation, that would be different. We wouldn't know she called them. But her to publicly let it be known that she has called them, and she's called them several times, is very concerning. And that information has absolutely been passed on to detectives, because even in her passing, your behavior is harassment after the fact. It is still continued harassment, and they do not stop investigating until they have brought a case to a jury that says the verdict is. Even if they are in trial, they will continue to investigate if they have to. But you providing them information for their investigation by recording it and presenting it is evidence they will consider at all times. So this is definitely alarming. Not that, I guess we just hope that once it was announced that an investigation was, being done, people would kind of sit down and chill out, but it's not happening, and that's very concerning. It is very concerning.
It actually happening.
Yeah, the family was there at the church this Sunday.
Oh, they were?
They were all there. So they let us know, like they said it themselves, that they had a service a week ago.
But nothing else.
Like what?
Like none of y'all attended her funeral? Y'all didn't see no obituaries? Y'all didn't see nothing else, just the family?
The adopted parents attended the funeral. I had talked to them. So they have let me know that they had attended the funeral.
What's the adopted
But it was
family
a really small.
What's the adopted
service.
family at the service this past Sunday?
Yeah, they attend the church too.
But not the African side.
No, her biological parents were there as well.
I don't know. These days, I need proof of all kind of shit, everything.
Yeah. What exactly are y'all trying to do? Like, do y'all want proof?
Yeah, we're getting harassed. I'm getting harassed. We're getting threatened and doxxed and every damn thing else. So yes, I'm trying to sue these people. So yes, I'm gonna need some proof.
Okay. You could probably try reaching out to the brother again because I believe he's also on this app. I can see if the adoptive parents want to talk to y'all, but I've made no promises.
Yeah, well, I don't know who made the what is it called? The call that it happened or she was gone, but yeah, I'm gonna need that. Follow Nosy and all the T pages on Messy Talk and all my op pages like Blow and all these people prior to coming. Is there any reason for that, or are you a member of Messy Talk?
No, I never heard of Messy Talk until after I got the news that Rizzy had passed away.
So you're just going to be following all of these.
Right. I just started looking at things myself. Because I was trying to figure out what all of this even was. Because I know Rizzy mentioned that she was on TikTok, but no idea that she was on TikTok like this.
Are you out of Georgia? You live out of Georgia?
I live in Georgia.
Okay.
They say, do you have an obituary?
There was no obituary or program made in the service that we had this past Sunday.
I have a question. You said that Rizzy was adopted, right?
It wasn't a legal adoption, I don't think.
She wasn't adopted at all.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Because in 2019, she was talking to her brother about manifesting $10,000 to pay off debt, $20,000 to raise her credit score to 801 and buying a 2019 Infiniti Q60. And her brother was like, I was wondering whose status this was, basically. And so I was just wondering, she had all this money that came around, but she didn't have it in 2019. So she just basically told people that this white family took her in. Or how did everybody think she was adopted?
Basically, like, she would live with them whenever she was in town. She stayed at their house quite often. She babysat for them. She was hanging out with them, like, all the time.
Okay.
They basically took her under their wing.
Were you the caretaker?
No, I went to undergrad with Rizzy, and we went to the same church.
Okay, I got another question. So you don't find this?
When did you and Rizzy stop communicating?
When did who?
When did you and Rizzy stop communicating? Were y'all cool up until until the incident allegedly?
Yes.
Okay, so y'all stayed in communication.
I didn't talk to Rizzy all the time, but yeah, we were still in communication. I talked to her just a few weeks prior.
Okay, so you would have her phone number?
Yes.
Okay.
So you didn't get any other proof that other than who told you guys that she was deceased? The church. Who told the church? You, etc.
Her brother called.
The same person that told us, pretty much. You have any pictures with Rizzy?
Yes, it's on the church page.
Can you show us?
How do you want me to do that?
You just put it in your backdrop.
She got enough followers to have a camera access?
Yeah, she does.
Okay, just asking.
And then while she's figuring that out, so the people that's been accused of helping to unalive your friend, you followed them on TikTok?
I just wanted to see what everyone was saying. I'm not following people to follow them. I will eventually unfollow these people, but I was just trying to figure out what people were saying, especially because everything's being said over lives. So I knew all the stuff wasn't necessarily recorded where I could see it.
Any reason you would follow Blow? Do you know who Blow is?
Not really, no. I don't even know that
I
I'm
can
following
understand why you would follow the blog pages. I can understand why you would follow a couple things, but Blow is a fake page that just trolls in the comments. Myself mainly, and a few others.
My questions are coming from the comments. They say if you attended the memorial service, you should have an obituary and some
No, you should not have an obituary at a memorial service because that wouldn't make sense to have.
artwork from the service, I guess. And they say, do you know what state the service was in?
In Georgia. Where she's at?
Georgia.
No, the actual service that the family had.
Oh, no, because I didn't attend that.
So, and then I got a question. Do you know what state she passed away in? And I'm sorry if these are abrasive questions, but we're getting death threats. So I'm going to end up being very abrasive. Not towards you, ma'am. No disrespect. But I'm about to get a lawyer on some of these people if they don't produce something for me to say that this is solid. So if that's what it takes for me to have to get a lawyer to produce something.
I'm coming for the church too.
She passed away in Alabama.
Okay, we just called Alabama.
Montgomery, right, Noreen?
As far as I know.
According to them, that didn't happen. They said that the police came out there and they sent EMS there. The coroner said, we have no log of her. We would have it by now. The police said there's no dispatch calls that came to that address. The last time they got a call regarding anybody with that name and date of birth was January 20th something of 2025. And that was somebody sending her threatening messages or something. So, I mean, and Georgia too. You know that, right? We call Georgia too in this very same live. This will be on the blog. Some of the bloggers that you follow. Make sure you follow Petty Polly, Matt Calvin, a couple of others in here. We call Georgia too. Same thing. We call Chicago too, because you know she lived in Chicago too. Same thing. And all we got a word of mouth is a brother. So
Shouldn't her brother be enough?
No.
No.
Not when you're talking about taking my kids out of this world. I'm sorry. No.
Not with what she shared with me about the brother. Absolutely not. He's not credible for anything. She don't like him.
I see y'all comments, but I don't think she have enough followers to cam up, y'all.
Yeah, that's what I was asking HB. That's what I asked HB. That's why I asked HB that.
And they said, is there a way that you can text?
You can't post it on your page? I thought it would be posted by now, you and her.
She can't cam up, y'all. She ain't got enough
But
following.
she can post on her page. She can post on her
Yes,
page.
she can. Yes, she can do that.
So, Miss Noreen, do you understand what I just said? These people have threatened my children, have threatened my life, have threatened HB, have threatened Kiana, and a whole bunch of other people to take us out. We don't know who they are because they could be anybody that walked past you. Some of us walk around concealing and carrying. That's very dangerous for the community. The situation has created something where somebody is going to get hurt in addition to whatever else has happened. So I implore that if anybody know anything, they need to get it to us. Like if we could get some solid proof, then we can move on from this and keep it pushing. But if somebody's trying to pull a prank or trying to mislead the public to cause harm to us, we can sue for damages, starting with the deepest pockets and getting to the lightest ones. And I'm not playing when I say that. I don't care if you got 12 cents in your pocket, you threaten my family, I'm finna take it extremely serious, and I'm getting restraining orders against people. This you can't. I'm sorry, I don't take believe me, bro, as proof of anything when you saying that I called somebody to unalive that I never even bullied. You're not following me. So obviously I wasn't on your radar, but I have been getting threats in my DMs on my pages. So with that being said, the brother told you, thank you for camming up. Love your hair. The brother told you that the brother reached out to the church and told the church that Rizzy's deceased. And nobody, you didn't get no obituary. Y'all ain't get nothing. Y'all ain't get notified of no funeral, no nothing. And you haven't seen a body.
No, because they
Okay.
kept the service very private.
Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna ask them the religion, y'all. That don't matter. And they said she passed away in Alabama, and she's already buried. Do y'all get to go to her and pay respects any kind of way other than the service that y'all did, especially you being a friend?
I'm not sure if she was actually buried or cremated, because I was told that Rizzy had actually wanted to be cremated.
So because I mean they saying if you talk to the adoptive parents, then what did they have a funeral for if she was cremated? But okay, ma'am.
We had a memorial for sure, so.
Right, but you don't know that the funeral actually occurred. You just know the memorial at the church occurred. Okay.
Right.
Why? And you ask, why are we still going back and forth? Because people in these boxes, along with people that's not here, are still receiving death threats. It's a pretty nice thing for somebody to post your address and your family's address on Reddit for millions of people to look at and decide whether or not they're gonna come and set your house on fire or bust your windows out. It's pretty cool to actually be the target of that type of attention from stalkers and creepy people that you don't know. That's what we're going through.
Right. I understand that.
Actually, they want to know if you can inbox the host the last 4 digits of her number. The comments asking this.
Sure. But I really do need to go back to work, so I'm gonna hop
Miss
off.
Nora.
No problem.
Okay, thank you for your answers.
And Journey down in these comments, bitch. I ain't asking these motherfucking questions. I'm just up here reading the motherfucking comments. Cause sometimes they get looked over, bitch. If you scroll up, you will see the people spamming the comments saying ask for the last 4 digits of the telephone number. I did not make that shit up. Bitch, cause listen, you really don't want to know
No,
how
she
the fuck
did.
I
I saw
feel.
that comment.
It's been a bunch of comments.
They've been asking that comment. They've been stating that comment.
The fuck?